We are simplifying radicals. We did this last chapter where you have a random number underneath a square root sign, and you have to break it down into smaller numbers. Eventually, a perfect square comes out, and just like we had on bell work, there's a number on the outside, 2, and then the radical 2 stayed inside because that could not be broken down anymore. So what we're going to do is we're only going to do portions of our notes today. Please don't work ahead because I am not doing the entire front side or the entire back side. So just keep on pace with where I'm at. All right, so 40. 40 has a perfect square in it. Look at your list of perfect squares and tell me what perfect square goes into 40. 4. So you're going to put, broken down, 4 times 10. The perfect square that's here needs to be taken out because the square root of 4 is what?
2.
So 2 comes out, but I can't break down the 10. So 10 stays. And you're done. We have simplified as far as we can. Okay, so example 2. Recall what this fraction, the 1/2. Where does the 1 go? Where does the 2 go?
2 goes outside.
2 goes out in front, so it looks like this. And I want to remind you that we don't write the 1, and we don't really write the 2. Because a square root, just a random square root, means that it's the second root. So I don't need to put a 2 in that little like V part. So next time I write it, I'm not going to put the 2 in the 1 anymore. So 32, look at your list. Tell me what perfect square goes into 32. 4 and 8 and a 16. Okay, so here's the issue. You would only pick 16 if you knew that 16 times 2 was 32. Do you guys have your 16s memorized?
Yes.
Okay, most people don't. So, we should pick the numbers that most of you picked. 4 times 8. Okay? And we're going to just break it down. Because if your 16s aren't memorized, there's no way you were going to think of 16. And I don't want you to sit there racking your brain like, what is it? What is it? So, what can I now take out?
4.
Okay, good. 2 add 8. But 8. 8 has a perfect square in it. What should I make 8 be?
4 times 2.
Good. 4 times 2. So, if you can go break it down more, you need to break it down more. Break it down. What comes out?
2.
A 2 comes out. This 2 that was already out there just hanging out in front gets combined. What is still under my...
2.
Okay, so there's lots going on right now. On the outside, I have 2 times 2. And the inside stayed the radical 2. And now you're done. Okay. 72. Spend a minute thinking. Look at the list, you know. Where do you...
Why wouldn't you take out 2 on the square?
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
That one? Because the square root of 2 is nothing. It's not a perfect square. Nothing times something is 2. It's just, you can only take out perfect squares. Only. What'd you guys think of for 72?
8 and 9. 8 times 9.
Okay. 9's a perfect square. Sounds good. Yeah.
Wait, so going back to example 2.
Yeah.
If you were to do 2 to the third, which is 8, couldn't you like...
You mean right here, 8?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, I could do 2 to the third if, and I'm only putting this in red because her question, if there were a little 3 right there. Because it's not asking us for the third root, it's only asking for the square root. So I can't. 9 times 8. 9's the perfect square. 9 comes out as what? 3. This 2 is still there. And I have an 8 underneath. Let's do that math. 2 times 3 on the outside. But 8. I just did that the last problem. What's 8? And what can come out? 4 comes out as a... The 6 still hanging out on the outside. Inside all by itself. This right here. Rad 2. Okay. Okay. Broke it down as far as we could. That's not anything. Okay, example 4. Ooh. So this 4 in front is just going to stay. And tell me about the 64 to the 1/2 power.
4 changes back to 60.
I think that was too fast.
Oh.
Too many steps forward.
You take the 1/2 and the 2 on the outside and
You
the 1 on the inside.
Do.
But
So
you
this
don't have to write it.
becomes, but you're right, I don't have to write it. Okay. 4 times the square root of 64. Yay! 64 is a perfect square. What is the square root of 64? The 4 is just going to stay. 4 times 8. So my answer is just the whole number 32. Cool. Okay, so now I'm stopping with the top notes that were in like dark bold box. And again, I'm only doing selections from the notes. Don't work ahead because you'll just be kind of wasting your time, I guess. Okay, 63. So think about what makes 63. And always I love new people. So tell me what makes 63. 9 and 7. Okay, what number comes out? 3 radical 7. Good. And I'm done. 7 can't be broken down anymore. Okay, number 2, 54. Yeah. 9 times 6. Cool. What number do you take out? 9 comes out as a 3, and I still have my rad 6 all alone in there. Okay, 80. 80, 80, 80. Look at your list. What could make 80? Think of, well, whatever number you think is like going to be the best choice, you know? 20 times 4. 4 goes into it. Awesome. 4 comes out. 2 add 20. We already did 20. Did we do? No. Oh, but what's 20? Because I can still go further. Yeah. Keep the 2 out there. I'm going to have to come up to the top. The perfect square 4, right? Comes out. This is what I have on the outside. A 2 times a 2. There's still what's inside. 4 rad 5. Oh, awesome. Number 4. I already did 72. Use your numbers that you've already done. if I've already done 72, don't like redo it in your head. Just look at the answer from before. What was 72 broken all the way down? 12 red 2. Okay, not the 2 in front of it, right? From example 3? Right? No, you guys. 72. Okay, 72 wasn't 12 red 2. That's the answer we got because we multiplied 2 by the number outside. What was it before I multiplied the 2 on the outside? Look at example 3. What is 72?
36 odd.
No, tell me the square root of 72. 9 times 8, but I took out 9, and what did I get? And then I took out the 4, and what did I get? 6. It's 12 red 2, or 6 red 2. No one? See how it's 6 red 2? Example 3? We did 9 times 8. We didn't do 36 times 2. Okay. Here's the deal. I wanted to know, because this is what it was, right? I wanted to know if this 2 wasn't here, what was the answer to example 3?
36.
Notice how the answer was 12 red 2.
Yes.
Okay. Take out this 2 that I multiplied to get 12. What comes if I take out that 2 from that 12? 6 red 2. Oh my gosh. So it's 2 times 6 red 2. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you to use the information from before to help you so it's not as hard. I don't want to break down even 9 times 8. That's a lot of work. So it's easier for me to just look back and say, hey, 72 is 6 red 2. And all I have to do now is multiply 2 times 6. Right? It's, by the way, 36 times 2 is 72. So that's how the 6 came out. All right, number 5, 180. Look at the perfect squares that could be 180. Four times 45? Ooh, no one said that today. -4. I'm going to do his 4 times 45. Why not? But 20 times 9 works also. If you want to do 20 times 9, do it. Let's see if you get the same answer as me.
Okay.
So, this 4 underneath, it comes out as a 2. So now I have -8, rad 45. What is 45? That has a perfect square in it. 9 and 5. Okay. You guys that did 20 times 9, did you get your answer already?
Yeah.
The -8 drops down. The 9 comes out as a 3. Did you guys get -24, rad 5?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, good. No matter what way you do it, no matter what numbers you pick, you're going to get the same answer. Because the answer is the answer. Oh, 6 is easy. What's the square root of 100?
10. -10.
You're done. That was nice. 100 comes out as 10. Cool. The next ones I'm jumping to, can you guys go to 14? Turn the page. All right. 196. Big number. Where does the 2 go? Yep, outside and front. Okay. No, that number's too small. 49 and 4. Did anybody think of 49 times 4? Okay. What numbers are smaller that you guys thought of? Because again, I don't have my 49s memorized. I wouldn't have thought of that. What are numbers that you thought could go into 196? There is perfect squares. Hey,
4.
what goes 4? Yeah. Does 4 go into 200? You guys, does 4 go into 200?
Yeah.
So would 4 go into 196, which is 4 less? Yeah. Okay, let's do 4. I honestly think that 49 is just too hard for most people to think about, you know? It's too big. 4 times what, though? 4 times what? Oh, it's... God. Oh, we're gonna use 49, looks like. Okay. And 4 is a perfect square. Boop. 49 is a perfect square. Boop. $14 is out. And, by the way, did anyone know that 14 times 14 is 196?
Yes.
Great. Nobody else knew though. So, it's a perfect square. If you memorize beyond the 12s, 13, 14, 15, 16, you would get numbers like 196. Okay, 15. Let's hustle up. Square root of 80. Did we do 80 yet?
Yeah.
What was 80? Tell me the square rooted answer of 80. Look back. Cheat. Look back at what you've already done. Why would you redo the math? What's 80?
4 times 20.
No, what'd you get when you were done taking it out?
4 rad 5.
4 rad 5. That's what I want to hear. 4 rad 5. 7 times 4 radical 5, right? That was 80.
Wow.
This is so much faster because now I just have to multiply the 7 times 4. Done. Woo! Okay, last 3. Okay, keep the -2 just hanging out there on the side and do the square root of 24. What's 24? 4 times 6. And 4 is a perfect square. -4, radical 6. 17 and 18, do on your own. And on like 3 minutes, I'm going to want answers. Tell me 17.
I got -12 back to
Oh, whoa. Hold up. Hey. What'd you do after? Oh, I'm not done with you. What'd you do after you got that? What'd you get?
okay, so I broke it down into -2 back 36 times 2.
Then what'd you do?
And then I broke down 36, which is a perfect square, so I got -2 times 36. Or, no, -2 times 6, and then the square on the, 2 on the inside of the square root.
Yes.
And then I got -12 square root, and then went to,
Do you guys agree with him? It's right. Okay, this is the right answer. Okay. Ma'am, go ahead. Tell me what you did. After this part right here, go.
You divide 2, 4, 12. Then you do 7 times 2 divided 7.
Whoa, so you took out something?
Yeah, so you take out 2, 4. 7.
And then 14. Awesome. Okay, great. That is all we're doing in the notes portion. So take a look at the board. All you're doing for the homework is 1 through 20 from the attached paper.